take long for Brook Lopez to become a factor in the middle. As soon as he came into this league, he was scoring and rebounding at a pretty good rate. And, you know, you watch him, he's not overwhelming, but he's got a nice set of low post moves, and he's athletic enough to get those shots off from either block.
Something else with Brook, Steve, is he's such a consistent player that it's very hard for them to have an off game. His game doesn't fluctuate a whole lot. He's pretty steady. He'll find a way to score either from the line with his excellent free throw shooting or with his back to the basket.
Take a look at the Bulls. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
This game really gives them a chance to kind of put the hammer down in this series. If they can build on that Game 1 victory and then win here tonight, it would make it almost impossible to come back from it.
But let's flip that script. A loss tonight and their home court advantage goes straight out the window, and that would put tons of pressure on them going on the road.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Brooklyn. 4-point game. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurt ability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs, but it just never was able to happen for them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So it's Chicago now. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rose with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rebound, Brooklyn. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. That one goes. Count.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. It's the Nets now. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Rose against Williams. Elbow shot is on the way. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Pierce has got his first basket.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Williams against Rose. Kicks to Boozer. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. Lights out. Noah trying to get open. And that's good for 2. And guys, pretty interesting comments he had after their last game.
Well, playoff basketball is an entirely different animal than the first 82 games. Sometimes it can be very overwhelming to a player, but he seems to be keeping his head level.
And it's never easy when you know how many people are watching. There's so much pressure on every single play, every possession in each game. A lot of times players can lose their cool, but you know, it seems to me like he's been able to handle it pretty well.
Now here's Boozer, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Gets it to go. That's now 8 points for lights out.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Williams, here we go. No good. Rose with some nice D. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin. And I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively. Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Back to Boozer. Passes it to lights out. Garnett comes over to help. Lights out. Boozer. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. In a moment now to show you some of the league's leaders from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. When you look at lights out, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there, mix it up, and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, you mentioned their lack of size and strength compared to the post players around the NBA, but I've always found that the best rebounders usually aren't the biggest guys. They're the most tenacious, and they have excellent timing and the ability to get off their feet multiple times quicker than their opponent.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Paul Pierce. Hangs, tries again. Williams with the block.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Rose with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Rose, that's good.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Nets trail by 4. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.